Hello, welcome back. We got some research in evocation done. We're on 537 at the moment, which is quite nice. So 2 or 3 turns we'll get through Evo and construction, and then we'll start up thaumaturgy. I've been talking about thaumaturgy a lot for Vengeful since we have a god that can cast it. But there are of course a lot of Ergo Herbals as well. We have a Tuer who came with A4, and we have a hat. So we can cast both Dark Skies and Galegate on the way there. So that would be really nice if we get all 3 of those up. But that is going to require us to plow through all this research now quickly. Mother Oak went up last turn, so people are casting globals at this point. I haven't actually checked the list. I'm not sure if this is... Let's just do that actually. How many globals can we have in this game? I have clicked the wrong thing. Global enchantments. Okay, so there's 7. Yeah, 7 slots. It's not too bad then. Dark Knowledge found nothing, unfortunately. We did find an enchanted windmill in Barn Quiche, and Enya found 2 magic sites in the Parched Expanse. So this is really nice. There's a glen for 1 nature gem, and there's a forest of 1,000 streams. So that's a nature gem and a water gem, and it lets us recruit enchantresses. These are really nice. These are only 200 gold. 4 rec points though. Big chance of getting us into fire, hopefully with earth. We could even pull, E2, even E3 mages out of this, which we don't have an easy way to get at the moment. So these are great mages. I'm going to immediately drop a lab in this province to try and get some of those out. That would be nice. There was then a battle in the fortress in Shinu. As expected, though, it's pretty empty. There are actually 2 mages in here, though. But nothing too crazy. Bakamona Shaman. And an Uber. Did we ever see a blessed Shinoyaman troop? Precision 3, Shock Res, Reinvigoration, Magic Resistance, 1 hit point, Barcaster. That's nice. And Unaging. Still don't think we ever actually saw Shinoyama's god, right? Unless we killed it in that last battle and I just didn't notice or pay attention, I don't know. But this goes about as well as you probably expect it to. We do a few rallies and yeah. We lost 2 cows, a skeleton and a zombie. Nothing else to see there. Events then, Soaked Earth. We got attacked by Phantasmal Warriors this time in the Undead event province. Bycliffe, we got 20 income. Bycliffe's pretty rich at this point for such a small little province. 8 pearls in Trollland, some blood slaves and gold in Midria, and even more gold in Chillout. This was a nice turn for gold. Been a while. Soaked Earth, yep, got attacked by the Phantasmal Warriors. It's a lizard province though, they're going to chew those up. We saw Shiniyama, this is really sad. Shiniyama just not having much luck in this game. Spawned next to a bunch of wastelands. Bumped into their ally, and now they're being sieged by independents. So yeah, Firelord and 2 sorcerers, a bunch of swordsmen and macemen. Feel kind of bad for Shinu. Lost a scout and lost Fordo Boggett. And that's the turn. So things might quiet down now a little bit. It has moved away from our border here. They do have a stack in Arco though. Yeah, it looks like they're patrolling as well. But they're not immediately attacking us. This is still building up quite a lot. Wonder if they will attack Ulm. I did message Ashdod and said, hey, maybe you could get Kitziz to attack Ulm. They just finished their war. That would be very, very funny. Pythium looks really big as well now from what we can see. They were at war with Nabar. It's possibly that they just rolled over them as well. They might be wrapping up a war soon. Can't see any units yet, but don't have a lot of scouting around here. Don't know what Maragnon's doing. The cap is right there. You have a kind of a way to attack them that would be kind of interesting. Sort of ignoring them at the moment. Ashdod we could probably attack quite easily. We've scouted their provinces pretty heavily and there's nothing on this side of their territory. Which makes sense because they've been pressed pretty hard by Ulm. Who's right on... I mean, these guys are quite close together, huh? I wonder if they're both small. There is a temptation to just start immediately attacking Ashdod now. It gets us a throne, probably a bunch of quite nice provinces as well. But I think there's a risk with getting too big too quickly before you can really defend everything. I think it's better to concentrate on defending what we have for a little bit. Which is why I'd quite like to get up those globals. If we get up both Dark Skies and Vengeful Water, that's a horrible combo for people attacking into us. Because not only do you get assassinated by water rallies, but then in the fight you'll have lowered morale as well. It's pretty brutal. Anyway, this turn. Gonna get up our... Well, we've got a lab here, which is quite nice. I've got kind of... Interesting mages are all on repeat recruitment at the moment, which is nice. So, Lizards come on repeat. We've got Enchanters on repeat. We've got Tuers on repeat. And we now do also have Lawmasters on repeat as well. See what we get out of this. Any additional gold we have will then just be spent on She-Lords in the other forts. But we'll eventually start getting Enchantresses as well if we can. And we did hit Dominion 8 this turn as well, so getting lots of Sacreds too. But I'm going to try and get a lab down in Comsath next, so might as well add Crystal Sorks into the mix as well if we can. That would be cool. Got a temple underwater, going to move on to Lost Canyon and build on there now. Doing some preaching in Trollland to try and defeat this event that's ongoing. Doing a little bit of forging and making an Amulet of Resilience, which is a reinvigoration item. Might use that instead of the heart. And over here I'm doing a lot of patrolling, so got all the undead guys patrolling. This is on 74 unrest. It's only 125 income currently. It should be closer to 300. Also got the She-Lords just sitting in these provinces patrolling at the moment. And next turn we'll see what's here. Sending a scout at it. Great. We'll ping it, see exactly what's here. All of the She-Lords around this area can all just attack this throne immediately. So the guys currently sat in Shinu can just move straight here next turn if they need to. The slower stuff, which is my units and my profit, they're all moving adjacent this turn. So once we see what's there, we'll decide whether or not we want to attack it. You probably will. And then we'll see what this throne is as well. That would be nice. I should probably think about suiciding my profit as well. Very tempted to turn our quick She-Lord into our new prophet. Although that would make him a bit less effective outside of our dominion, fortunately. Incidentally, I I double checked where the poison resist spell is for N1. Turns out it's an alt 1 and it's a pretty good one as well. It's 15 poison resistance, right? So I can just slot that into the script whenever we're near Katiz in future. I probably should have done that instead of making poison resist items. But you know what? A Green Dragon Scale Mail is a pretty good armor anyway, and it gives you morale, so whatever. Happy we've got it. It also saves him 5 fatigue from casting poison resistance. I think that's the important stuff for now, though. Yeah, we're just going to sit back, do a bit of research, see what's here, and probably take this next turn if we can. Still tempted to empower a Banshee and Fire, but we've got a Lawmaster coming and we can get these Enchantresses, so maybe it's, I don't know, it's kind of greedy, but I would like to just save the gems then if we can just get some Fire and Earth Mages. Would be nice. I think that's it for this turn, though. I am doing some Dark Knowledges out of Shinu now. We might as well search the Wasteland. Also building a temple here. And besides that, not sure there's much else to say. Would be nice to start churning out some more alcohols now, but it's also tempting to just save gems for when we put up Dark Skies and Galegate. I'm not sure. We're on 8 per month at the moment, which is quite healthy. We'll see. I think with a hammer that'd be 4 gems for a quill. I think I'd rather have the gems getting stockpiled, to be honest. Well, that's the turn anyway. That was turn 29. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. We got some research done in Evocation. Still doing quite a lot. Still got the same targets. No changes there. Diaportant. Ulm has put up Riches from Beneath. So lots of gold for them. Did some more Dark Knowledges, and found a site underwater. Isle of Death. This is a pretty sick death site. 3 gems. I mean, that puts us on 8 death gems per month now. Pretty nice. Also searched the sites in the Bonelands, didn't find any though. Zabalwa has a new prophet. Saw some battles in Asimov and Sarum Forest. So first up, Asimov. Here is the throne. Not too bad. You got lots of Wolf Tribe. You got lots of Yucca. These guys have 0 protection, but they do have ore, which is something, I suppose. Some Yavanna archers back here as well. Same sort of deal. And there's 3 mages at the back. Just walk forwards a bit and reveal themselves. So we've got a big water mage. Probably not very threatening, I don't know. Tough to say. We've got some Wolf Tribe Shamans. And then we've got this guy. This guy will probably do Earthquake, which I don't think is going to affect us much because Earthquake is negated by defense, and we have tons of defense, so that might be okay. This might be another guy that would be good to charm to get a big Earth Mage, because we don't really have big Earth. But still quite a long way away from charm, unfortunately. I think this turn's doable, though. Throw all our units into this. Should be okay. It is a lot of units, but, I mean, we have a lot of units as well. So, you know, balances out. Yeah, and also saw Sarum Forest, so this is Shanu breaking siege. And they do have some stuff left. There's even a mage in here. Who's the prophet now? So that means he can actually build a new temple. And he's spreading dominion. So he might survive a few more turns, I don't know. Broke siege against the Independents anyway. Lost a bunch of goblins. He still has 60 Bakamino archers, I mean, it's not nothing. Events then, Soaked Earth is really bad. We got attacked by more Phantasma Warriors. Yeah, and unfortunately they killed our adventurer. Bit unlucky, really. Does anything crazy happen here, or do we just get overwhelmed? Just get overwhelmed, I guess. So this is our only D2 mage, so that's kind of unfortunate that we lose him. I didn't realize that this site was going to trigger escalating events. Otherwise I might have taken some precautions. That's a bit unfortunate. Honoria, war has broken out. Unrest and minus population. Also some gold though. And Lair of a Sea Serpent in Sea of Plenty. Not too bad. Discovered some scouts in Shuniyama, Gatis, and Solaria, interestingly. And that's it for messages. Yeah, so a pretty chill turn overall. Over here, going to get a lab down in Comsath this turn, so start recruiting Crystal Sorks, why not? We lost Soaked Earth, so no lizards for us, unfortunately. I'm going to have the Tuo we just recruited do Seeking Arrow on this province, though. Because the only leader is a Phantasma Warrior, who has 1 hit point. So, we'll just hit that with a Seeking Arrow, and this priest can take the province, I think. That should go okay. I don't think Ethereal protects you from Seeking Arrow. Because I think it's magic damage? Could be wrong, though. I don't know. I guess we'll see next turn. It's not a huge problem if we lose a little priest. But we'll get that back, at least. Not much else happening down here. Still preaching in the story event province. Doing some more Dark Knowledge, making another anti-magic amulet. Still recruiting enchanters. Eriu's still sacred and get another 2 next turn. So everything up here is kind of nice. Moving some crofters into Terram to start making some cows. All good stuff. Main movements this turn are over here. Lots of red arrows. Just attacking this throne with basically our units, all of our She-Lords, since we might as well get some experience on them, and our prophet. I think we'll be fine. Let's see why not. Unless Earthquake really catches it. I suppose we could get hit by, like, I don't know, maybe Moors of the Earth does loads of damage to our Sacreds. My She-Lords are all casting Flight though, so be okay. We got, what, 8 of these guys, or something like that. They're all on hold and attack rear, so they should just hit those 3 mages, kill them immediately, and then they can just clean up all those wolf tribe for some experience. In theory, but we'll see if something goes horribly wrong. They are big mages in the province, so maybe they'll do something that catches me out. I don't know. Maybe that big water mage just does Frozen Heart on my She-Lords and kills them one at a time. Although we do have a little bit of cold resistance, I guess. I don't know, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. So we'll hit Asimov, try and take that, see what it is. And then next target will be this throne. And by the way, does look like it has been roped into the war against Ulm. So that's pretty bad for Ulm. Hopefully he can hold them off for a while though. Just kind of everyone over here can weaken each other while we solidify our position. That would be quite nice. Don't think there's much else to say. I guess Shinu goes to Lombaria next and starts attacking us to be annoying. But if we take this, we can just move all the She-Lords back to Light Hills and do that, and I think that should be okay. We'll see what happens though. I do have some... How many do I have? 12 units? I could also move those guys over now, just to have some stuff sat there. Are you stealthy? No. Could do that, why not? We'll just prepare. We'll have those units in addition to some She-Lords next turn. Although, it's possible we can't actually move the She-Lords all the way here, I suppose. I'm used to them making big movements, but this is a lot of wastelands and mountains. So maybe not. What was the leader here? These are some pretty weak leaders, though. These guys, anyway. We could also really hit this with some Seeking Arrows if it moves into us, because we've got all of our big mages in this fortress, so it's also fine. But yeah, not much else to say. Unless we get attacked, the next few turns might be quite chill. Tiz has moved all this stuff to Ultima, so yeah, I think they're just rolling stuff into Ulm now. Which is fair enough. We're still not quite at Construction 6, so I don't have to empower anyone in fire just yet to get firebrands, but as soon as we're closing in on Construction 6, I'm going to empower a Banshee. Unless this Enchantress happens to be Fire and Earth, which would be nice. So we'll see what becomes of that. Otherwise, that's the turn. Let's just double check. Anything else happening? More Dark Knowledges, a bit of Anti-Magic, Dark Knowledge, forging another Vine Shield as well. Taking getting arrow away that Phantasma Warrior. Yeah, that's it. So hopefully this goes well. Find out soon. So thanks for watching, that was turn 30. I'll see you next time. Hello, welcome back. Got more research done in Evocation. We'll just go up the construction now, and then it's into the Thaumaturgy for a bit. I need to start ramping up my research again. Falling behind a little bit. Did more Dark Knowledges. We found another death site, Garden of Bones. So we're on 9 death gems per turn now. This is one more. Pretty nice. We Seeking Arrowed a Phantasma Warrior successfully. I think that was Soaked Earth? Yeah, so took that with no problems then. And also saw a battle in Asimov. So this is throne number 2. So we're up against mostly Wolf Tribe. Some archers, 4 mages. So I was expecting to see some earthquakes. But instead the big earth mage just summons an earth elemental. So nothing of any great impact. Lots of water rallies from the water mage too. Don't have too many problems with the melee troops, lots of arrows unfortunately. Our She-Lords hit the back, get some experience. And besides that, it's a pretty straightforward battle. Yeah, not too many problems. Getting awed a little bit, but doesn't make much difference in the end. Chewing these guys up. So that is throne number 2 for us. Plus 12 of the Dinyashi. Got 59 kills on our She-Lords though. Not bad. You can play, what throne is this now again? Also saw a battle in Lombaria. So Shinu is marching out from his fortress to our farmland. No mage though. He's left his prophet behind in his fort. So it's just, I think 2 commanders, maybe 3. And you know what that means. Going to be hitting this province with some seeking arrows. Yeah. 2 Bakemono chiefs who have 12 hit points. And a shooting doji who has 18. So, might survive 1 seeking arrow, but if more than 1 hits the same target, that should kill anything. Comsath, we got some gold. Plane of Memories, we got a fertility festival. I'm not sure what that means. Doesn't say there's any effect. And then we also saw 2 lots of independents attacking Ashdod, which is quite funny. First one won, and second one was defeated. Looks like there's an army there. I don't think we've seen Ashdod's Bless, right? Maybe we'll see that here? Maybe not. Nothing getting blessed here. Alright. But yeah, that's happening. Looks like it only cost them some skeletons, though. Here's in patrolling, and another famous hero. 2 types of Ice Drain has earned heroic battle prowess. So currently on +2 attack skill from their ability. Pretty nice stats now. Excellent. Yeah, and that's it for messages. So another throne is ours. I'll look at that in a second. I'll start over here. There's some interesting developments in this war. I wish I had a scout I could get over here. Are you stealthy? No. Wish I could see what's about to happen here, but that is a very, very big Alm stack. And a pretty big Cartesian stack as well. With some Ashdod stuff lurking on the edges. So it might be some big conflicts here. Can I get a scout anywhere near there? I mean, if I start moving this guy now, we might be able to... Oh, that doesn't link. Does this link? Okay, this links. Maybe we can see something if I move over there. Try. But that's nice. Our neighbors are in a war. Cool. We took back Soak Earth, so that's good. Gonna build a temple there. We'll start getting the lizards again. And I think we should have... Yeah, we'll have Crystal Soaks soon. So that's fine. Once I got the lizards and the crystals coming again, I guess I'll switch Ultimatifia back to getting Death Mages. Run 9 Death Gems per turn, which is pretty incredible. We just can't really use them yet. I've been told that Eriu has some mages who have... some national heroes that have a lot of death magic, though. So if we're stashing loads of Death Gems, maybe we can make use of that when they arrive. We do have luck 3, so... hopefully we get them. Still getting 2s in our cap, though. We're not getting any units this turn because, yeah, we're building quite a few buildings. And still got the Lawmasters coming as well over in 3 Pine. I might not have mentioned it, but the last Lawmaster we got was B2, which is interesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to make any use of that in the short term, though. So for now, he's just hanging out researching. But we can see what the next Lawmaster is next turn. We also got the Dominion in Trollland up to 6, which I think is enough to cancel out this story event before we start getting attacked. But it's not guaranteed. We'll keep preaching, try and get it even higher. Clear that out. Everything else is pretty calm. We're getting attacked by Shinu here, so they rolled out from the fort to Lombaria. So yeah, over in Shinu's cap, we're doing 3 Seeking Arrows on Lombaria. So probably going to take out at least one of these leaders. Probably strand some of these units. Everything else is probably going to attack Light Hills, so we're defending that with quite a lot of stuff. We'll just make sure we clear this out. And then this little army can march over and, I guess, take this fort. We don't particularly want it, but we want to wipe out Shinu so that they stop attacking us. So, you know, this is a small amount of force. We'll just commit this to taking care of Shinu. I think that's fine. And I think that's the bulk of the stuff happening over here. Since we're on 9 Death Gems, I'm just going to keep doing the Dark Knowledges over here and over there as well. So see if we find any more sites. But that's all fine. And that just leaves Asimov. So, building a temple and also building a palisades as well. We'll make a start on buildings here. And the throne itself is a pretty good one for us. Throne of Earth. So, +1 reinvigoration on our Bless is, you know, that's pretty good. Certainly not bad. There's also a bunch more Earth gem income, which we don't have a huge amount of. We'll end up on 8 per turn once this is claimed. And it also lets us recruit gnomes who have Earth 2, which we don't naturally have, I don't think. Maybe there's a 10% chance somewhere that we get Earth 2, but I'm not sure actually. But generally we have Earth 1, so having Earth 2 is pretty nice because that lets us forge Earth boots pretty easily. I was wondering if we should empower that Lawmaster with the blood in Earth, just to make Earth stones to reach this point, but might not have to now. Just summon some Earth 2 mages, and that's good enough for most stuff. These are really cheap as well, 170 gold with 4 rec points, so it takes a while to even get them. So that's pretty cool. These guys are also stealthy and glamoured, so they match our other stuff quite well too, which is pretty funny. Yeah, not a bad little throne to get. Also boosts Earth ritual range, so you can do some gnome lore out of this throne, which is very fitting. Besides that, not much else to say. I think the next few turns are going to be pretty chill unless we get attacked. So I'm moving our She-Lords up to here. Maybe they can help out fighting Shin if we want to just wrap this up really quickly. But more likely they're going to start marching west towards Bog of Beasts. That'll be our next target. For now, all of our units are actually just sitting in Asimov, though. I'm just going to leave them behind. So we'll hang out here for a few turns. I don't want this to look completely undefended while we're building the fort, because this is directly adjacent to Pythium, and it's not... I mean, it's pretty close to their cap as well. And Anglovania, where they're building up a lot of stuff. So at some point in the game, maybe not immediately, maybe immediately, but at some point this throne is going to be a target for Pythium. So probably shouldn't be too blasé about leaving it undefended. But now though, that's really all that's happening just yet. I've turned on Arcane Probing casting over on this part of our territory. This priestess is going to move over to our cap and do Arcane Probing from there for a while. We don't have much pearl income. I think it's one of our worst. Yeah, it's by far our worst. I'll just start doing some random Arcane Probing, see if we can improve the astral income a bit. That would be nice. The rest of our gem income is really healthy at this point. We had such a bad start finding gems, I was kind of worried, but yeah, we're rocking pretty nice numbers now, which is cool. And gonna get this guy underwater, start putting down some underwater temples. And yeah, same focus, finish off Shinu, get these 2 thrones secured, get some research done. I think I might be forging another, let's see. Yeah, Vine Shield. Doing Vine Shields monthly currently. They're always nice to have. And that's fine for now. We're on 9 nature gems per turn. So with the hammer we can forge a shield every month and still have 1 nature gem left over, which is pretty nice. I think Thaumaturgy gives us all the sight searching spells I'm missing as well, right? So Haruspex is in here, Auspex is in here, Gnome Lore is in here. So we'll pick up the rest of the sight searching spells as we go up Thaumaturgy too, which is nice. There's fire in here. Fire's in here as well. If we ever get an F2 mage, that would be cool. Alright, I think that's everything though. So that was turn 31. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.